Good morning, folks. So, good morning, folks. It's your bro, Richard. Today, yes, it's been a while since I've done YouTube at home. But yeah, so today in this video, I'm back with another Fast and Furious car video for y'all. Excuse me, sorry, I'm just still tired. Just woke up. Eyes are burning. My God. So today in this video, I'm back with Fast and Furious, Fast and Furious car video for y'all. And today in this video, I'll be talking to y'all about the next car on the list, which is the 1970 Dodge Charger RT, specifically the original Charger that was used in the final battle against both Mosa Gikande, played by Digimon Honsu, and Deckard Shaw, played by Jason, and Deckard Shaw, Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham. All right, so before I start, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all sealer to make for any uploads. All right, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the 1970 Dodge Charger 1970 Dodge Charger RT from Furious 7 2015. Here we go. Oh, and just so you know, very soon I might be doing my first gaming video for the channel. I'm not sure when, but at some point I'll try as much as I can as possible to try and do the gaming video. Because I've been preparing this for like, God, months right now. Well, weeks, in fact. So, it's gonna take some time, but I just want you guys just to be patient with me as much as I can to like get everything ready and blah 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 blah. Cause I've been just super busy, but so you know how this goes, really. But it's can't just rush it all in one go, because it's not how it works. So just gotta take my time, but you will see it very soon. I just don't know when, but exactly when. But at some point, you guys will get to see it. I'll be able to like have a chance to do it, and you guys will be able to see what the gaming video will be about. All right. So, anyway, with that being said, let's move on. So, without any further ado, let's begin. So, the 1970 Dodge Charger RT original from Furious 7 2015. Here we go. The 70 Charger RTs, the 70 Charger RTs, a major car, major car driven by Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, in the Fast and the Furious franchise. Overviews next, so let's do it. So manufacturer is by Chrysler. The make was obviously a Dodge. The make was obviously a Dodge. Models a Charger RT. Production year production year was 1970. Model status was discontinued. Body and chassis next. The class was a putty car, and the paint color was black. Character was next. The driver was Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. The use is for pursuits and like standard driving and whatnot. Status was totaled. The films was obviously Furious 7, and similar cars to that from the same movie was the 68 version of the Charger RT, known as the Maximus Charger, because that was with brushed aluminum and it had like over 2,000 horsepower. But I will get to that very soon at some point. I'll try to do it. Anyway, so yeah, the 70 Charger RT is a major car driven by Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, in the Fast and the Furious franchise. All right, so moving on. So next up history. So Furious 7 2015. So they're on the original Charger now. So the original. So when the crew returned to LA, Dom used his Charger to face off against Deckard Shaw in another game of chicken. So another game of chicken. I explained this before, but it was for the off-road Charger as well. The two crash their cars. The Charger crushes the front of Shaw's car, which was an Aston Martin DB9 2005. So the Charger crushes the front of Shaw's car. He later used the Charger to escape the public parking garage where him and Shaw were fighting. He drove the Charger off the parking garage in an attempt to throw a bag of grenades. So he drove the Charger off the parking garage in an attempt to throw a bag of grenades into Mose Chicante's helicopter and succeeded. The Charger crashed below and was destroyed as a result. I mean, I'm not much of a Charger person, but when it comes to Chargers from Fast and Furious, the one I would mostly go with is the one from Furious 7 at the near the ending part, because that one it looks pretty dang cool. Literally just one of the best. And it was used in Forza Horizon 2 presents Fast and Furious, which that came out a year after the original Horizon 2 2014 video game came out, because the Fast and Furious version came out in 2015, same year Furious 7 came out, Paul Walker's final film after he before and after he passed away. May rest in peace. Still tough even to this day without Paul. I mean, I've always wanted to wish that Paul would be back, but unfortunately, because it doesn't really go like that, it's not possible. Because most people would say, "Careful what you wish for," because whatever you wish for would have like consequences, which is kind of true. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so crushes the excuse me. The Charger crushes the front of Shaw's car. He later used the Charger to escape the public parking garage where him and Shaw, played by Jason Statham, uh, were fighting. He drove the Charger off the parking garage in an attempt to throw a bag of grenades into Mose Chicante's helicopter, played by Digimon Hansu, and succeeded. The Charger crashed below and was destroyed as a result. Okay, so for specifications, tell you what, I'll do the specifications for last because I do not know what parts the car had. Like for example, the wheels. I don't really know what they are, but I'll see what I'll see what I can scavenge from what the car had. Anyways, so I'll do the. I know it's gonna be weird, but I just thought switch up for now. So I'm gonna do trivia first, and then I'll do specifications for last. I know it's kind of a bit of a mix-up, but I just thought why not do it because it just saves me a bunch of time. Sometimes to go back to the info and blah 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 blah. It just takes forever. So I just thought save time. I'm just gonna do that first, and then do the parts for last. Okay, so for trivia, you guys all know how this is. It's the same for every Charger in the whole entire franchise. So Roman Pierce's phone, played by Tyrese Gibson, identifies Dom identifies Dom by showing an identifies Dom. So identifies Dom. Excuse me. Identifies Dom. So identifies Dom by showing an image of his charger when he rings. Vin Diesel has deep respect for the car, kissing it at the Fury 7 trailer debut. When Brian repairs excuse me. When Brian played by Paul Walker, may rest in peace, when Brian played by Paul Walker, may rest in peace, repairs the charger to save Dom to save Dom from the prison transfer bus. at the end of the fourth movie from 2009. The Charger's rear plate now reads 3DHI 3DHI 832. The same 3DHI 832. The same plate the same plate Brian had the same plate Brian had on his skyline earlier in the movie. The Charger's supercharger blower in the first movie was completely fake. So the Charger's supercharger blower in the first movie was completely fake. Dennis McCarthy is a picture car coordinator. Dennis picture car coordinator Dennis McCarthy and his team built a mold of the Charger to make it easier to build new char to make it easier to build to make it easier to build new chargers in the to make it easier to build new chargers in the future. The damaged charger um the damaged charger from the first movie was later used uh for the junkyard scene for the junkyard scene in the 2000 the damaged charger from the first movie was later used for the junkyard scene in the 2005 Disney movie Herbie Fully Loaded, albeit with a different hood without the blower and a race car appearance. Albeit with a different hood without the blower and the race car. Albeit with a different hood without the supercharger blower and the race car appearance. Um, Maggie Payton, played by Lindsay Lohan, enters the car and plays with it as if she was racing in it, until she changes her mind until she changes her mind before her attention turns to Herbie, the love bug, or the beetle, or the bug, whatever you want to call it. Last part, and I'll end it there. Well, almost. As of 2020, was 5 years ago. Getting up to six because very soon going to be end of 2025 and start of 2026. As of 2020, the original Hero Charger from the first movies with a private owner in Europe, which is somewhere particularly in the Netherlands. Now, as I mentioned, the parts. Now, I don't know exactly what parts the Charger had in the movie, but I'll find out what it has because I don't really know what parts the car had, like what wheels it had or anything like that. I'll take a look actually. Okay, so okay, so so the parts the car had. So the mods that were used on the Charger RT included its use of nitrous oxide, Catherine wheels. How the heck did I forget that? Catherine wheels. So So the mods that the car had were nitrous oxide, so a full NOS system, which apparently I think was functional or what, I don't know. I'm not too sure. So Catherine wheels, stainless steel mesh grill, and apparently a full roll cage. And of course, it was rear-wheel drive, and it used and it used Continental Sport contact tires, 18 by 8 inch. And it used Continental Sport contact tires. so, so Continental Sport contact tires, 18 by 8 inch front, and 18 by 8.5 inch at the rear. I'm not sure exactly what Catherine wheels were used, but I'm not 100% sure, like the actual model of the wheels or anything like that. But oh well. But they do look badass. They look super cool for this charger. I mean, I'm not much of a charger person, but when it comes to that, I always pick the original charger from Fury 7 at the end because it just looks super cool. The one that Dom drove against Deckard Shaw. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for the charger. So, if you guys like this video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so alerted when I make brand new uploads. Okay, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great morning, and also have a great, fantastic day as well. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Okay, so take care, folks. Take care, folks. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.